Hi there, it's Chris. And today we are going to talk about the agency that provides us with castings. But which agency is the right one for you? Or which agency is looking for you? Well, imagine the agency is like a Tinder app. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, I said Tinder, the dating app platform. And what do I mean by that? It's quite simple. Tinder is a platform, a matchmaker between two people, and in our case, it's between you and the client. Make sense? So let's delve a bit deeper into what the agency is actually looking for and why. And if you don't know anything about it, if you haven't made up your mind about what you're looking for, then it's important to understand what they do. Number one, scouting and development. Every agency is constantly on the lookout for new models because trends are changing, new products arrive, and clients always want something fresh, unique, and new. Once they find them, they want to develop them as much as possible because the better the models are, the more money they make by nailing amazing jobs. I mean, there are tons of agencies with a lot of models that are receiving casting breakdowns. So it's very tough. Number two, career management. The agency looks for the best models they can offer to their clients. So it's nothing personal if they say no to you. They have to select the ones which they think fits best for their clients. And if they have someone similar like you, maybe there could be a reason why they just say simply no to you. I get often booked without having a casting because the agency simply tells the clients about my professionalism and being on time and being respectful and helpful. You will not only be judged by the look, it's about everything you do when you are on set. Another point, what they see or what you see in yourself might be the total opposite. And this is what you have to remember. You might think on a small scale personally, but the agency thinks always in terms of business. They are not your friends, they are hardcore business people, and the purpose is to make money. And later, business friendship will arise. Number three, client's liaison or the Tinder phenomena. The model agency acts as a matchmaker between you, the model, and the client, ensuring that both parties' expectations are met. From the creative vision to project requirements to the model's availability. Each model agency has their strength and passion for certain clients. You can check already which brands you like and you may fit in nicely. Depending on the agency that selects the aspiring models, we don't even know whether it's an intern, a trainee, a booker, or the head booker. We are dealing with people that have their own preference. Going to number four. Negotiations and contracting. The toughest part of a model's agency's job is to negotiate contracts on behalf of the model. You don't have to deal with talking about money directly with the clients. It's tough, it's ugly. And some jobs I did directly in the days, I thought without an agency it's better. But it's not a nice situation. The agency does it, and you can claim what you really want. And they have to present it to the client, no strange vibes. So you can breathe and relax and let the professionals do their job. Having a third party dealing with it every day makes it so much easier. They discuss compensation, usage rights of images or videos, travel arrangements, and also the logistical details. They have to make sure the model is fairly compensated and for the work and ensure that the model is at work on time. I have experienced some of my colleagues not arriving on location because they slept through or they just missed their train. Sometimes the car isn't working or you're in a traffic jam. So many things can happen, and the agency is there for you to figure things out. Number five, marketing and promotions. In order to be visible like you, the agency itself has to sell themselves to the clients. They market the models to potential clients, create their portfolios, and promote themselves through different channels, which could be, as we do, through social media, on websites, or just by networking with their people in the industry. Putting everything in a nutshell, a model's agency in today's world has many different tasks, from supporting, promoting, and protecting the models to facilitating the model's growth and success in the industry, depending on how strong the network is. They bridge the gap between the creative visions of the clients and its realizations. In my opinion, an agency is mandatory, and the work they do should be compensated as such. As a model, you don't see what the agency is working on in the background. And if the model doesn't make any money, the agency doesn't, because no money is being made from anything, just wasting time. And this is very important to understand why they are selective in choosing their models. So depending on the clients and the work, you might just not fit in, especially in the fashion industry. But luckily we are here in the commercial industry, and it makes so much easier. And just by that, you understand why I'm doing this, to convince you to give it a try, to see the world from my perspective, from a different perspective. And it's even easier to start out with passion, doing something for you and not for someone else. And who knows what happened afterwards? You will see. Now I introduced you to the new Tinder of the model industry, the agency that will be your matchmaker, knowing the taste of their clients. Since you know now what a model agency does, and you know even further that the model agency doesn't exist without a model, that you are equal and you both depend on each other. In my early days, people think being humble is weakness, and therefore they rather choose those that are showing off or being aggressive. Show your strength when you need it, otherwise you will be invisible and not remembered. When you go to an agency and introduce yourself that you might be the one they're looking for, be confident, even though you started and you made your first step by getting invited to the agency from sending the pictures you have previously sent. And how to make pictures or how to show the best out of you, I will show you in the next video. I give you a little hint from a photographer's perspective what makes you even more photogenic. I'm already excited to see snapshots from you, and with your decision to climb one step up to be a part of the model industry, amazing. Subscribe and be prepared for the next video.